Hi, I'm Dave Trull with the Trull Gallery, and I'm going to talk to you about how to use a belt sander. Pretty simple machine to work with, but there are some things you need to know to make sure that you're working safely and efficiently. So let's get started. First thing is we've got our stock, and we're going to clamp it to our bench because the belt sanders have a pretty good amount of kick to them, so we don't want our stock to go shooting across the shop while we're working. Before we get started sanding, let's go ahead and talk about the sander. On most of your sanders, you're going to find handles front and back, and that's going to give you all the control you need to operate your sander. A lot of sanders today are also going to have speed control. Generally speaking, with most of your materials, you can keep it at the highest speed. For some of your softer woods, you may want to kick it down, but it is a nice feature to have on occasion. The other thing you want to keep in mind when you're operating the sander is you want to have a constant pressure down. You don't want to be rocking forward and back, or worse, side to side. You'll notice on pine and some of your softer woods, you can easily do damage to your pieces as the sander rocks. So by having a constant pressure on the center of the sander, you're going to have that nice flowing sanding action that we need. Okay, so let's put our safety gear on and start sanding. Okay, one thing that I want to point out is that the whole time I was sanding, I was working with the grain of the wood. At no point did I ever turn against the grain. What happens at that point is you get across the grain sanding, which will really stand out once you get your finish on there. So you always want to make sure you're sanding with the grain of the wood. Okay, so that was a quick overview on how to use a belt sander. I'm Dave Trull with the Trull Gallery, the fine art of furniture making.